in Waikiki, Hawaii with my husband Jomel and our 12-year-old son Jordan. And back in 2011, I had a lot of credit card debts, more than my annual salary. I paid off all the debt. April 2016, paid it all off. Quit my job. December 23rd was my last day of 2016. By that time, our net worth had improved by about $500,000. I was making almost $500 a month in passive income, mostly from dividends. Then I started coaching clients to do what I did, what I call Finance Freedom Mastermind programs, which you can find more about at yesfinanciallyfree.com. And so you can, I started buying property. Never owned property before I quit my job. Then I started buying property, bought our first condo in Waikiki in 2017. Then in 2018, bought a second one. 2019, we sold the first and bought this one. So the second one's an Airbnb business, which has been running since we bought it in 2018. And the other is this one we live in right now in Waikiki. It's bigger than the one we started with, which was really tiny. So that's my story, really fast. And I want to show you my blog just to show you what you can find out about and what you can learn about me from where I keep all the stuff that I've been working on ever since I started this goal of becoming financially free. I started this blog. Yeah. So I started when I was working a job and in a lot of debt. And then as I paid off the debt, quit my job, it's evolved. So there's a replay on Friday. I did a webinar, Options Trading, How to Run Stocks for Income. You can learn more about watching the replay there. There's a clip of it as well. It's free to watch the replay as long as you join my email list. And then there's replays of all my lives here. See? All the lives I do. They're right here on the blog. You can always come here and watch them. So you can join my email list by filling out this form on the right side or by going to the Contact Us page in the menu. The Contact Us page shows you that we're going to give you a free book. As soon as you join that email list, you get a free book, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. Yeah? You put in your name, email, hit the button, and you get that book instantly. Okay? And you might get in your spam folder, so check it out. If it's not in your spam folder, check your promotions tab on Gmail. And if you still don't see it, then try a different email address, okay? And you will get that free ebook. You'll know you're on the email list. And then in the future, you'll get invites, and you'll also get the replay to the last webinar, all right? Okay, so thank you for joining today. Let's do our gratitude practice. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Alexa, thank you. Thank you for this life that we have. Thank you that I feel comfortable and that I don't have any pain. Thank you that my dad is alive and my mom is alive and my mom lives with us. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you, God. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you, all the spiritual leaders, all the different religions. Thank you for hope. Thank you for peace. Thank you that there is peace here. Thank you for our lives. Thank you that my son is sleeping and he's healthy. Thank you for my husband, Jamel, who has a job he likes and he's healthy. Thank you for Fred. Thank you that I got to know his dad before he passed away. Thank you for Vuan and Jay and Logan and Jan. Thank you for my breath. Thank you that I have this experience of life. Alexa, stop. All right, that's our thank you practice. Now we're going to do our peace practice. The first step of the peace practice is to write the sentence, today is going to be my peaceful day. So I wrote it down earlier. Today is going to be my peaceful day. After you write it, okay, you just read it. Say it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. All right. And then we do our mindfulness practice. So just focus on your breath here. And I listened to Bhante Panakar, the monk who taught this practice during the Walk for Peace. That's when I learned the peace practice back in January when I saw the Walk for Peace talks in the United States. And the head monk, Bhante Panakara, I just saw him talk again a couple of days ago, and he was saying, focus on your breath right here. And in the beginning, you won't be able to notice it, but eventually you'll be able to notice your breath right here. And I thought about it, and I'm like, sometimes I can notice it, but I notice that I'm breathing. Yeah. So what you're going to do is focus on your breath. Okay. Do the best you can, but notice your breath. When you breathe in, count 1, breathe out, count 1. Breathe in, count 2, breathe out, count 2, breathe in, count 3, out 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Yeah. And then you start over again from 1 and you go to 6, then to 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's start again from 1 to 5. And just count your breath. And that's really it. It's really simple. But a lot of, you'll see. Just try it. If you lose count, start over again. Don't get mad. Just start over again. If you get distracted by thoughts, notice the thoughts in your mind. Say thought, thought, thought. Come back to the breath. Feelings like pain or itchiness or numbness. Say feeling, feeling, feeling. Come back to the breath. Sounds. Just say sound, sound, sound. Come back to the breath. Okay? All right, let's begin. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Okay. Just focus on your breath. Alexa, stop. That is a good practice. I was practicing a lot. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. The rest of the day, just focus on one thing at a time. When you're eating, focus on eating. When you're, don't talk to people while you eat. When you are driving, focus on driving. Same thing, don't talk to people while you drive. When you're cooking, don't listen to music. Just focus on one thing at a time. Good luck with it. All right, and next is the Financial Freedom Affirmations and Visualizations. I'm going to show you the blog again. Yes, financiallyfree.com. And if you go to the menu on the top, there is Map to Freedom. So if you click on Map to Freedom and you go down, you're going to see there's a lot of great free information on this blog. If you, map number 5 is called Do It Yourself. Yes, financially free. And all these blog posts are all this information about financial freedom, all free for you to look at. So choose the blog that you're interested in the most. I'm going to pick 643 affirmations for financial freedom, wealth, abundance, money, and prosperity. And this is the blog we're going to use to do our affirmations. All right. So if you don't know any affirmations, just check out this blog. Do your own if you like. It's fun to make them up. You can do a thought check where you just write down all the thoughts you have about money for maybe a minute or two. And then when you're done writing the thoughts you have about money, you write down affirmations for them, right? So if you keep saying to yourself, wow, I seem to never have enough money to pay the bills, then you can change that to, I always have enough money to pay my bills, okay? I always have enough money to pay my bills. I love paying my bills. I love paying my bills. I always have enough money to pay my bills. All right. Go ahead, repeat after me. I recognize my true source and let prosperity pour forth into my every experience. I recognize my true source and let prosperity pour forth into my every experience. Abundance surrounds me. Today I claim my share. Abundance surrounds me. Today I claim my share. My prosperity thoughts create my prosperous world. My prosperity thoughts create my prosperous world. My life is filled with an abundance of good. My life is filled with an abundance of good. With God's guidance, my life is filled with joyous successes and rich abundance. With God's guidance, my life is filled with joyous successes and richest abundance. Thank you, guys. All right, now we're going to do our visualization, and then we are done with our practice. Visualization is all you do is imagine that you are financially free. Feel the feelings of actually living a day in the life of being financially free. So it's pretty simple, okay? So play pretend, all right? Alexa, set timer for 1 minute. Close your eyes.
1 minute timer started.
Now imagine you're financially free. What are you doing? How do you feel? Alexa, stop. All right, we're done with the practice. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just going to show you if you're still working on financial freedom and you're having difficulty, okay, and you want help, all right? That's for those people who want extra help. Then what I've just showed you, there's a lot of help I have on this blog. It's absolutely free. But if you need more help, then go to the products page, and these are services that I have. And I'm going to be talking about DIY, build and balance your investment portfolio. So I just did a recent training on options trading, yeah, how to rent stocks for income, yeah. So I taught that skill, and one of my members, he was someone on the webinar. He was asking me about silver, okay, and his advisor felt silver was going up. He held a silver fund, but it wasn't going up, and all this stuff. But he felt like it would, and all these things. So I talked to him and I said, I own gold, all right, but I don't like buy it and watch it and look at it go up or down or anything. I have a balanced portfolio, right? So what does that mean? Okay. So if you're watching this and you don't know what a balanced portfolio is, this is a good product for you because it's simple. It's a simple lesson on how to do what all investment advisors do for you. If you hire an investment advisor and you pay them, this is all they do for you. They create a portfolio, all right? And then they balance it. Okay, so I teach you how to do that. All right, I use all seasons portfolio, which I teach you in there too. But you don't have to use all seasons. All right, you can use 50% stocks, 50% bonds. You could do anything you like. But in all seasons, there is a part where you can put gold. There's a whole section for gold. So that's why I have some gold in my portfolio, and I just balance it. So what does that mean? It means I just keep it at a certain percentage. Yeah, I think it's 7.5% gold, 7.5% commodities. I think that's the percentage. So that's already done. So basically, if gold goes up in value, I sell it because it'll be more than 7.5% of my portfolio. And then if gold drops in value, I buy it because then it's less, and I just balance it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about and you want to do an investment portfolio, this is a good course for you. It teaches you how to do it. All right. And it's great because you learn to build it and balance it. And I used a portfolio. The all seasons averaged 9.72 net during those years. Okay, so that's what it netted during those years. I could look up a more recent statistic, and then limit losses. This was the all seasons. They limit losses. Determine if your advisor is worth a fee, 1 to 5% in fees. Okay. So this is just going to teach you how to build and balance your own investment portfolio. I am not going to take your money and invest it for you. You are going to do it. It teaches you that. So that's what this product does. Okay. So you can learn more about it on the sales page. All right. And see if it will work for you. All right. And if it's something that you want to try, okay, then just go ahead. It's only $197. All right. And then you can go ahead and learn how to do that. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you again tomorrow. I'm live every day. Okay? So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't followed on TikTok, please follow. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys so much. Have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful day and get whatever you're looking for to accomplish today. Have a peaceful day.